Hey gamers, just want to say thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It is insane that we got here. It feels like just yesterday we were at 500 and now we're at 1,000. I cannot believe that 1,000 of you want to watch my silly little Minecraft playthrough. I appreciate it so much. It's honestly insane. I still can't wrap my brain around it. Anyway, thanks for the continued support. Thanks for watching my videos. Thank you personally. Yes, you sitting there. Thank you. Anyway, here is episode 17 of Divine Journey 2. Cowabunga gamers, welcome back to another episode of Divine Journey 2. Last time we worked on, what is this, extra utilities. We worked on the extra utilities chapter. We managed to get all the way through, get RF powder, and unlock the thermal chapter. Today, we have a few options we could do. We have a lot on the docket. We're going to need more GP. What am I trying to say here? The resonator is going to be used for a lot of recipes going forward, like the machine block using stone burnt. So ideally, I'd like to get this better automated, which means getting a few water wheels. Oh, we need red coal. I forgot about that. So yeah, we're going to need some red coal. We're going to need to get that in a state where we can just forget about it. So I think, honestly, thinking about it, that might be where we start today. I was thinking about starting with getting a few thermal machines, but getting stone burnt and the resonator automated properly is probably going to be the best bet for us right now. And I wish it wasn't raining. I wish I could sleep, but I can't. C'est la vie. But I think to start off here, let's see how much stone burnt we have. If I can remember not to press T on the... Yeah, so we have 10 stone burnt. So that's going to be enough for us to... Let's just get a machine frame just to kick off the episode. Just so that we can say we started the episode with something. Just recently hit 1,000 subscribers. That's huge. I never saw this happening. It's amazing that there's so many people that want to just watch my dumb little Minecraft playthroughs, but I really do appreciate it. So thank you for subscribing. Huge milestone. And it's just really cool being able to say that. Hopefully going forward, my videos get better. Always going to improve, always on the upward momentum. But we'll see where the road leads us. That's osmium ingot. I was thinking it was the energized Certus quartz, but it wasn't. So we can make a steel casing, which means we just need 2 atomic alloys. I made a few of these between episodes just so that we can have them. And then for the thermal, we're going to need 2 tin gears. Tin isn't even in there. Yeah. We're gonna need, what the hell? Just thinking about it, tin gears are maybe more than just the single ingot. Right? Hello? What's happening here? 4 tin gears. Oh, can we not? Interesting. That should be okay. I'm losing my mind already, and we're not even like 5 minutes in the episode. These wires are gonna be the death of me in more ways than one. Okay, what else do we need? We need some seared brick, which we can get quickly, and then it was like RF powder. RF powder being the last two, and then seared brick. Here, let's do this. Right, and then we can just put like a bunch of stone in there and let it go, unless there's a better way to get seared brick. Grout, I guess. Kiln, no. Yeah, no, that is the best way to get seared brick, which is fine. No harm, no foul. That's just gonna go as it does. And I'll sleep through this night and bring us back once that's ready. Okay, we are back. So I got everything we need for, hey, I lied. I forgot to grab the seared brick. I grabbed all of it. We'll need it eventually. So I got everything we need for the machine frame. And I also got enough stone burnt. Yes, enough stone burnt for 4 water wheels. Since these give 4, 4, 8, 16. 16 is how much we seem to be needing. Ideally, we have 5 of these, but for right now, this will be fine. So we need 4 GP powder, which shouldn't be too bad. We need to probably make some more GP powder. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, fuck, we do need more GP powder. And then redstone gears. Right, we're gonna need some more redstone. We need some sticks. We need some wood, actually. Yep. Need some wood. Let's just move this one out here, since we know we're gonna use it. So how many of these do we need? We need 8 of these. Right, and this gives us 4, I think. So we need another 16. Yeah. And then it was polished stone, was it? What are we trying to make these? Polished stone, yeah. So we need some more GP powder, which is going to be diamond dust. Diamond dust. I think I already crushed up some quartz. I did. Glowstone. And what was the third thing? Glowstone and redstone. Okay. At some point, we'll get like an auto crafter for this. But for right now, I think this is the best we can do, as like bummerific as it is. Just need some more glowstone. God, I can't wait to get stuff just set up, right? What are we doing? We need some more. We need stone. I think that should be enough to make 8 of these, which is enough for that. Right, okay. So the last ingredient here are these. So we have our red coal. We just need some more GP powder. Shouldn't be any problem because we have all of this. Yes. Okay, cool. And then we need ender shards, which means we need a glass cutter. What the fuck is any of this, dude? Okay. So glass cutter is iron, copper, iron rod, copper rod. Brilliant. Refined obsidian, pulverized obsidian. This needs to be mixed with diamond, right? Unless we have just like one refined. We do not. Pressed obsidian. No, let's do this. Let's just make a bunch of this, or as much as we can. Because right now we just need 1 ingot of that. We also need an iron plate, which we have 1 of. This should be done. It is. Throw this in the smelter. Chicken. Perfect. And steak. Oh, our food supplies are back up. We were running low for a minute there. This is not where refined obsidian goes. Refined obsidian goes into the osmium compressor because of course it does. One day I'll remember it. God, I can't wait to have any of this automated. Like I said, in the next, hopefully soon, maybe not in the next episode, but soon, we're going to start building our base. I have a great idea of it. Some tall tower, I think would be really cool. How did I describe it? It was like Tower of Babel. I think that would make for a really cool base, like just a giant pillaring tower up into the sky and way down below. So I think that would be cool. What are we missing here? We're missing redstone. I have a few ideas in my head about it, so I am looking forward to giving that a try. Okay, 4 water wheels. Perfect. So now we can get these set up. Me being AFK. And this allows us to not have to babysit the things anymore. The it allows the resonator to just go. And we'll probably put it down here. No, it needs running water. It can't be stationary water. So how does this look again? Because we want... I'm not even that mad about that. I would have been mad if we placed one down, but we didn't. Oh, I don't even have... You know what? This will work. Okay, so want one here. I think something like this is how it's supposed to look, right? Because we got, if you place a block there, you got running water on all these sides. Actually, now I'm not sure. Now I am not too sure. Because that's not going to be running water. Yeah, so we want these like... Oh, and of course, it's full. I love it. Because we want... Here, let's... So we want one here, so it's running on both sides. And we want one here, right? Grid power. Power generating 4. 3.5. 4. Yes. And so I think we can put one here as well, with another bucket of water here. 4, 8. Yes. And then here, with a bucket of water there for... I think this works. I think this makes the most sense. 4, 8. Yeah, so this is 16. The solar panel... The solar panel is 1, so that gives us 17. Okay, brilliant. And then this should allow us to just have, like if we put in, I don't know, coal, I guess. I Like if we put in a block of coal, we shouldn't need to touch it, which doesn't look like we have to. So that's pretty sick. So we can safely start forgetting or not having to deal with that, which is going to be nice in the long run. So now let's take a look at getting some thermal machines up and running. So the first thermal machine I think we want to do, if we take a look at the quest book here, induction smelter, probably the best for like, it's one of the best, I'd say, just in terms of the alloying. It seems like we can get some materials back from a few items, but that's not really what we are worried about. The fluid transposer would be nice to have. At some point, we're going to have to build all these machines, which means we're going to need a few more thermal chassis. Because we also have to think about, because we want induction smelter, the fluid transposer. And a crucible wouldn't be too bad, but we don't need it right away. So we need 4 of these to start, right? Oh, probably more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 of these. So what would it take for us to make 5 of these, or 4 more, right? We have enough seared brick, so that's something we don't have to worry about. Tin gears are, actually, I'm going to do that right now. Key T. Perfect. Tin isn't going to be too much of an issue. At least it shouldn't. Because it's one item at a time. So we'll just do that for now. That'll give us a bunch of tin gears. The RF powder is going to be annoying. Maybe not. So we just need like 1 more of it, right? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. You know what? While we're here, let's make a cheeky 5th one. Tin gears, and then the machine blocks. So we're going to need 10 atomic alloys. Ooh, we are almost there already, which is very nice. Right? Nice. Okay. And then we just need a bunch of steel. A bunch of steel. Right? So let's make a bunch of steel plates first. And then we'll make a bunch of rods. And in the meantime, we can look at getting the last 2. Actually, we made a bunch of this. Yeah. God, I hate. We don't have to do this. We can just put this in the osmium compressor. Okay, so we do this. We put you in. You'll make the last 2 of these. And then we're going to need 5 of these bad boys, right? And then that's going to be our steel plates, and then we can switch over to rods now. Brilliant. So how many, oh fuck, how many can we make from this? We are 4 away. That's a bummer. Which means we need more steel. Which means we need to remember how to make steel. I know we can make it in the arc furnace. So it's not going to be, and we can make it in the iron and coke. That's easy. We can also make it in the, with the mechanism machines, which we will probably think about doing shortly, seeing as how our graphite rods are falling apart. Really should have put unbreaking on lows, but I am forgetful at times. Okay, yeah, so we need more anyway, which is fine. Oh, we need stone burnt too. And then stone, we need... Didn't we have a bunch of stone in here? Yeah, we did. And then GP. Wait, where's our GP powder? It's going to be right here. Classic. Classic. Polished stone. There has to be a better way to get polished stone, man. So that's 12. How many do we need for one of these? 3, 6. So this is 2 machine blocks. So we're going to need more stone, which is amazing. Stone. Actually, we can have some stone there. Ooh, that was a bunch of stone, wasn't it? So that's another... Oh, that's cobblestone shit, but this is basalt. That should be enough. That should be enough, and we can... I'm actually going to put more stone running through this right away, since it's something that we are going to need a lot of. There we go. Okay. Okay, we are back. We should have... I finished the steel casings. The stone burnt finished up, so we should have enough for 4 of these. We're just missing these 2 for the final one. This gives us 5 more machine chassis, machine frames, actually. My bad. Holy shit. Okay, so what do we need? We need the induction smelter. We need the fractioning still, right? Induction smelter. The fluid transposer. We're going to need the sawmill. We're going to need fractioning still we have, and the tree fluid one we have. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. So I think those are the 5 we need right away, right? Easy enough, easy enough. Let's get these busted out. So all of these are going to require, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these redstone alloy things. Coils, that's what they're called. They're called coils. $20 should give us enough for 5 of them. If we can actually get this done correctly and not kill ourselves on the wires that we've been killing ourselves on for how many episodes now? All of them? Most of them. There we go. Oh, fuck off. And then we also need this red alloy ingot. We have some, but we need more, right? So it's just redstone and iron. Not a very creative recipe, all things considered. But sometimes it doesn't need to be creative. It just needs to be functional. Why do I feel like this can't be made in here? Oh, it's a smelting recipe. Of course it can. Of course it can. Oh, we already have some. Look at us go, being prepared. So let's get the golden gears. Yes, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's start with induction smelter, I guess. We're going to need a bunch of copper gears. We are going to need so many copper gears. Copper, copper, copper. Let's just do a whole stack of copper gears. Okay, maybe not. I actually might die from these. There needs to be a better way. I mean, the better way would be to use AE, or not AE, the industrial engineering stuff itself. But that's fine. So we have these. We are also going to need a bunch of Invar. Do we have Invar here? No, because Invar is a... I want to say yes. But with the induction smelter, that should... we should be able to get Invar easier. So slap these bad boys down. So induction smelter is going to be the first one we make, right? So we're going to need a bunch of tin plates. I don't think we have any tin plates. Okay, there's the Invar gears. Then we just need tin. Tin. We'll make that many, sure. We just need to switch this out with plates so that we don't screw this up. Slim those in. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be induction smelter. Oh, we're going to need a bunch more tin plates, aren't we? Do we? Where tin? Thank you. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, I know we have a bunch of tin. So there's... one induction smelter. Perfect. Induction smelter done. The sawmill is going to be a bunch of steel rods and some steel plate. We don't have any over there. So what was it? It's going to be 16 steel rods and 2 steel plates. We'll have that go. And then, yeah, just a bunch of steel rods. And then afterwards, that's the sawmill, right? Yeah, sawmill is basically done. Fluid transposer. Oh, we can do this one right now because this one's just buckets. Buckets. Fluid transposer. Oh, no, not you. This one is the one I want. We can take a look at this one. Platinum ingots. Do we have any platinum? We do. We have 2 platinum. How do we get platinum? Platinum ore. Seems like platinum ore is the best way, or the nickel in a induction smelter actually gives us some. Huh. Interesting. We'll have to think on that. about what the best way for us to do that is. But anyway, there's our steel plates. We can put those in, and then 16 steel rods. 16 steel rods for the sawmill bits. Fracturing still though is going to be nickel gears and Constantine gears. So we're going to need 8 nickel. Sure. Oh, we have so much nickel. Cool. And then Constantine. Which is nickel and copper. Let's grab some more. And then grab some copper, just in case we don't have it. No, we have blended copper. Why did I grab 16 copper? Okay, let me sleep through this night. Because I feel like we should have Constantine from somewhere. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like in the chest randomly. Actually, it might be over here. Aluminum, brass, Constantine, yeah. Can we? Even then, we need 8 of it. So we need 2 more. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put the nickel through. Maybe we should take a look at slimming down the crusher. I mean, if we're going to be moving into a new base, yes, we'll be wanting the smaller machine variants of everything. But that's fine. What did I just take out? I took out the osmium. Right? 7, and we just need 1 more. And then we'll be able to get this gear. Also, I think our steel should be finished by now. So that is good news for us. Hopefully that works. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. You come, and then you get in here. What are we doing? What do we have? We need 2 of these. And then you go here and here. There's our sawmill, right? So sawmill is done. Fluid transposer is done. Oh, we never did the nickel gear. So this will be our last gear we need, I think. Right? At least for now. And there's our fracturing still. Brilliant. You'll love to see it. So all we're missing now is just... we're trying to make the arboreal extractor. Oh, no, we can make this. Wait, no, we need a device frame, which means we need platinum gear. Platinum gears. And so we just need platinum, which is fun. But with the induction smelter we got, that should be possible. Ah, shit. What do you have? You have magical wood. You got a morphing tool. You got that, and you got that. Cool. What the hell is this? Resin, right? So sawmill, resin. So this is our next thing we need to do. Actually, that all seems very straightforward. I have no idea where we're going to put out these machines. But I'm sure we'll find some place to put them. At least I hope. What do I mean I hope? Of course we're going to find some place to put them. I don't know what to do with that just yet. I'll figure it out. Okay. So to make one of these, we're going to need 4 silver plates. The urge to make more thermal machines grows every day. 4 silver plates, right? 2 RF powder. Two RF powder. Bam, bam. You come over here. You get put down. And then we need... Please be, please be. Okay, good, 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 good. Redstone and iron. We just need one of these. No, we need 2 of these. I don't know what I was thinking. And then we need to figure out how to make one of these. Okay, no, none of this is bad. We need paper. We're gonna need treated wood, and we're gonna need osmium. And we're gonna need these iron plates. We need not molds. What's the other blueprint? The other blueprint. Where's the other blueprint? It should be here. Because it's like that, right? Crafting components. I don't know why it's there. But we just need one of these. Simple enough. And then we just need... Oh, we need more iron plates. I left the iron plates in there. Because of course I did. But there's our fluid router. There's our augmented resin funnel. Right? And now we can make rosin. But to make rosin, we need... Oh, I guess we don't necessarily need an arboreal extractor. Right? Like we didn't need to do this. But we don't have enough platinum. Or any platinum. So let's see if we can't find a place to just stuff this for now. We need... this amount of universal cable. And then we want a sawmill and then a fractioning still, was it? Yeah, fractioning still. So you can go in, configuration, wipe it. Output should be to the left, auto output, and then we want fractioning still, and we want input on the right. Yes, yes. And then we want some logs. Yes. Yes? What logs do we want? Because we want resin. Resin comes from acacia, birch, jungle, eucalyptus, and spruce. Okay, so we just need to go chop down some wood. I think that'll be enough. Nice. As soon as we get a jetpack, I'm dealing with that. But yeah, 2 stacks should be pretty good to get us going. Right, and then you should be outputting... I guess this needs somewhere to go, which is fun. Right, spruce wood. Yeah, we're getting resin. Probably not as much as we would hope to be getting. But if we did something like this... Cool, thank you. Thank you. And then that. Oh my god, this is a disaster. That's fine. But this should be our first rosin. No, that's our first tree oil? Oh, it's a 50% chance to get some rosin. That's fine. I guess that's fine. What did we do with sawdust? Does sawdust make the... Oh, we can turn it into charcoal. It gets turned into hydrogen. Compressed sawdust gets turned into charcoal. I know we were looking at that earlier, right? But doesn't this get turned into moving boxes, or is that... Cardboard box? Has this been disabled? No, it hasn't been disabled. Oh, it's right there. I'm just blind. Dolly. Dolly is ender alloy and double compressed. Interesting. Anyway. There's our first rosin. Oh, we need 4 of these, because of course we do. Of course we do. So where are we going now? I really do need to like revamp the base, because holy shit, it's a nightmare. We need, I think I need to fix the garden over here, because we are like running out of eggplants, weirdly enough. It'd probably help if I took the void storage upgrade off of that. But like, honestly, I think we're doing fine for power. Let's see if I can get up here without killing myself. Yeah, we're doing fine on power. We just need... Honestly, I think more Aquarius soil is what needs to happen. About half of this is being unused, so I think if we use all of it, it should be fine. I'm also going to... I don't think we should do that quite yet. The reason I put void upgrades in here is because they were getting stuck, or the servo was getting stuck down here, and so I would occasionally have to come down and just whack it with a wrench, which I guess isn't the worst thing to have to do to have power be consistent. But I feel like this is just the better way to do it. That's fine. We're waiting for this. So that's 3. That's 4. Perfect. So that's this quest completed. And then we are here. Alloy. Oh. Induction smelter. Hold on. Can we make steel in the induction smelter? I don't think so. Oh. We might actually be able to. Oh, we can. Pulverized coal. Holy shit. That solves so many issues. We've made it. Induction smelter. My beloved. Nice. Okay. That's beautiful. So we need to get to the end at some point. Ay. Where do we go from here? Now. No. What I'd like to have happen is for us to get some platinum so that we can get tree fluid. Or a better source of everything here. I'm just going to throw away the sawdust. We don't need it. Tree oil bucket. That's 2 buckets. Var and electrum. Like, at what point do we go to the end? Because I know we need to go to the end. Actually, I guess we can craft Ender Eyes, or Eyes of Ender now. Do we go to the end next time? I think so. I think it's time we go to the end in that case. Right? I don't see why not. Yeah, okay, so we got some homework ahead of us. I think I'd like to reorganize the base, kind of. I honestly have no idea what I'm even going to be doing with this at this point. I know what I would like to be. I know what the end product looks like or is going to look like in my head, but I don't know the intermediate step. I think what we might do. Leadstone. How bad are these? These aren't too bad. Basic, universal. Capacity. Transfer 1,000 RF a tick. I think these are better. Right? And then we can upgrade them. Yeah, no, these are definitely better. So I think what I'm going to do is make a bunch of universal cables, probably not too high up, maybe the second tier universal cables. And I think we might build ourselves a little base. Because I'm getting kind of tired of having a lawn base, but we need something. We need something. We have 1,000 subscribers. We can spend the time to build ourselves a nice little base. Because I hate this. I hate the power. Like, we leave the power outside and then we bring it inside and then it just gets teleported everywhere or put everywhere with the universal cable. I think that's the plan right now. That seems like a solid plan. And I'll get this fixed up so we don't have to really worry about it. Power outside, machines inside. I like it. Good plan. Next time we'll work on that and we'll also get to the end. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and I shall catch you next time.